Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashta Prayeshva Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So welcome everyone. As we are on the Diwali time has started now, although Deepavali is on Tuesday. So wish you all a very happy Deepavali. Bless Deepavali. That our dear Lord, our lamp in the life of a devotee. A real lamp is the lamp of appearance of our dear Lord in our heart, with his eternal consort. So may Shri Lakshmi Devi with Lord Krishna, Shri Radha Krishna appear in our hearts. And Krishna is in the form of Lord Ramachandra appear in our heart and stay with us. May I just request our intermediate level devotees, tutors, to complete the class just 5 minutes before, so we'll have enough break. I understand sometimes the question answers, you don't have much control over it. So we have to also consider that everybody needs a break after that, for 1 hour class, so 5-7 minutes break. In the meantime, my class starts at 6 o'clock, so devotees are already coming and waiting, and they are beginners program, common program. So they may think, what is this going on? Nobody starts on time. So we must have this foresight and see, this is how the whole situation is. Oh, right. So cut off and finish off. So just a request, if you can do so, it'd be very wonderful. I understand sometimes, as I said, that if question answers take time, what to do, You have to answer those questions. It's fine. But sometimes it's fine, devotees can understand. But those who are coming new, they generally have got very less tolerance. The tolerance level is very less. Say, what is this going on? What is this nonsense? They're not starting on time. Hare Krishna. So, welcome everyone. And next Sunday is a disappearance of Srila Prabhupada. So we will not be able to have this class on next Sunday. See, so it'll be a different class, a different mood altogether. So we have to prepone this today and have our Deepavali celebrations and some important announcements, of what we have for Diwali. Yeah. So Kartik Mass is the month of Mass. See, Mass, Christmas, Mass is month of Christ. That's what Christmas it's called. Similarly, this is Kartik Mass, same thing. It's the month of Kartik. It's Mass is month as per Sanskrit. So it's a very important month. You got Deepavali in this. You got so many Krishna's pastimes in this. Wednesday is the Govardhan Puja, and so many things are there. So please celebrate Govardhan Puja. If you can, it's a working day, so it's a bit hard, but don't become a guest devotees. Somebody else is cooking and you go and have food, nice food, and say, very good. Don't do such things. Have a small hill if you can. If nothing else, just make some speech for Krishna and have some nice program. Remember Krishna. That is very important. Remembrance of Krishna is very important. That's our whole idea. Srila Prabhupada has given us these facilities and festivals. So please make the most of it. And of course, there are many Bhau Beej and all also is there. So these are very, very important times, very important days of Kartik month. And this month of importance of Kartik also Srila Prabhupada has given us. Otherwise, who are we? We don't understand anything. So with um, being this important day and month, I wanted to make some few important information and announcements here. So um, we would like to formalize our some structure for the youth. So all those devotees, the men devotees, we all are female Prakritis, but anyway, the men devotees, all youngsters especially. Um, for any festivals and all, as whoever comes regularly in our head office programs for a year regularly, then they can be part of something that is called as we'll call them as Pandav Sena. Yeah. So for all small and big festivals that they make, programs that they organize, duties organized. So the muscle power will be done by this Pandav Sena, men, male devotees, youngsters. They'll coordinate. Right now, so they're doing it. Not that they're not doing anything. They are doing everything very nicely. We'll just structure this. So tomorrow also, as we do, and as our by mercy of Guru Maharaj, as and when if Srila Gurudev decides we expand our programs, then we'll require this muscle power. So we'll organize this as Pandav Sena for men. And at the same time, Matajis cannot be left behind for young Matajis. So, of course, they are doing the service, as I said already. They're doing, for example, even if you do programs or kirtan programs or some festival programs, you're already doing things. But with this, you want to structure it better. And so for Matajis, again, those young Matajis who have been coming regularly in our head office programs on Sundays for a year, they would be part of what we call it as Shri Radha Sakhis. So they would be doing activities for what they're doing for female, decorations, making garlands, other activities, planning, organizing. They can also do physical labor if they want to. There's nothing harm with it. Perfectly all right. But we'll structureize like this. So every other devotee who also joins us, they can be supporting you in Pandav Sena, as but automatically after a year they'll formally join. Till then they can support, they can help. Supposing there are some devotees who do not come regularly, but they want to help in some program, they are there. So they are there and they come and go, come and go. So they're there, they can help out in service. No problem, perfectly all right. But for this team to be in, they should be this. So Pandav Sena and Shirada Sakhis every time, yeah. And services can be given accordingly for it. Yeah, very nice. Now, is this okay for youngsters? Do you find the name all right? Or you don't like the name? I don't like the name. Probably change the name. We should have a vote. And you'll have a vote. Yeah. What do you think? Is a good idea? Good name. Pandu Sena is a good name.
Yes, Guru.
Your youngsters are okay with it. Voting is done. You can raise your hand for voting. It's all right. I vote. Pass. Majority wins. At 3/4 of majority. Done. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Very good. Same thing for the Matajis. For the Shri Radha Sakhis, Shri Radha Sakhis. Is this all right? Good name?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Raise your hands. It's all done. Pass. Very nice. Okay. Very good. Very good. Hare Krishna. So please, as you meet under the guidance of your Shiksha gurus, your mentors, please keep do your programs as you're doing. We just structureize this as the names. So how do you find All you tutors, mentors, Shiksha Gurus, is it all right? The names are okay? We have to have two names, two lower house of the parliament and upper house of parliament, Vidhan Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha, So Vidhan Lok Sabha is passed. So Vidhan Sabha is all right. Is it passed? With Pandav Sena, is it passed? Name?
Yes, yes, bro.
Yeah. All right. Raise your hands. One pass. Raise of hands are done. Thak. Group road. Very good. And for Mataji's, the name Shri Radha Sakhis. Is it a good name for organizing for Mataji's?
Yes, Prabhuji, perfect name. Very nice name.
Yes. Yeah, we have to take care of Mataji's very nicely,
Thank
So
you,
they are the
Prabhuji.
backbones. So very nice. Raise of hands, voting. All done. 1, 2, 3, passed unanimously. Haribol. So tomorrow, as you have your own programs also, if you want to create structure, you can do so, with similar names, perfectly all right, Just as we say that we are see how it goes. We had certain plans. I was waiting for some time, and today is a very auspicious day, so why not, on this. So already you're doing the programs. Please continue doing so in this names. Then we'll organize this. Okay, now Pandosina will do this, Nalasakis will do this, etc. Okay, cooking also. Rarasakis can do, even Pandosena people can do also devotees. It's perfectly all right. But have more people, bring in more people in this team. Yeah. And they can, as I said, they can come and support you. They formalize you through us. So 1 year continuously coming, then you can come. It's not that coming and going, coming. People should not make it very lightly, It's not very light. They can do service. Everybody is allowed to do service. Perfectly all right. Yeah. That is, sorry, there is no out for vote. This rule is by me. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we met on the sidelines with regards to the cow, cow milk and all that. So we have had we instead of me creating another group, WhatsApp group, we just changed the group and we kept a running group for Ishta Goshti, weekend Ishta Goshti, we're calling it. And each time this kind of questions will be raised if there is any discussion to take place. And those who want to participate can join their group. Those who don't want to, will remove them. It will be in and out all the time, So instead of creating different groups for each time, we'll keep that as a weekend Easter Goshti as a running group. So take the lead and say, yes, I would like to participate. Your name will be added in. If not, your name will be out for next discussion. If you say yes in, you'll be in, or else will be out. Like this, will keep going. Okay. So, but on something which is important and relevant to the whole team, we'll bring it out so that everybody knows about this, So what we discussed. So I wanted to inform all of you, and it will be a very important project. That is why we are going to talk about today on Deepavali day, very important day. So what we have discussed is this. We have had some discussion in the past with the seniors, with the leaders Sangha devotees, but now it is more formalized. So Sanjeev Prabhu, you please hear very carefully on this. Okay. So what we are doing is this. With regards to cow protection, we saw those videos that we hear, horrific video in India. In New Zealand also, of course, you've got a bit more facility for the cow to move around, but they kill them, and eat them. And they've got injections, Australia, New Zealand, all the time, hormone injection. So whether you call it organic cow milk or inorganic milk, it's the same thing, whatever it is, So, um, and ultimately, they deprive the cows of their milk and give the milk to us. So anyway, we thought about what to do with it, situation. So what we have planned and we are going to execute is this, that we have had a discussion, and what we're going to start is something called Krishna's Cow Project. There's another name we're doing now, Krishna's Cows Project. Not Go Seva or cow protection. Who are we to protect the cows? Come on. I don't think I'm qualified to protect cows. It's Krishna's cows, So Krishna protects. And as we are followers of Krishna, whatever pleases him, whatever he does, we will do that. So what we have planned is this way, that if where and where possible, we will have some land, wherever there's some land there. And there are some stray cows in India. So many times people who have got cows, when the cows stop giving milk, or when the cows, or mother cows, are diseased. So instead of taking care of them, they let them go. So these cows have to fend for themselves. So you see them straying cows, strayed cows on the streets, eating plastic, eating rubbish, whatever they're eating, to support themselves. And uh, again, there are so many accidents taking place. People beat the cow to move out of the road or whatever it is. It happens. So we don't like it. So what do we do? You know, and as knowing me, what I am, we try and do some action in my small way. See, every change in the world starts with one step. You can conquer the world by starting in one step. I believe it very strongly. So instead of we feeling what can I do, we just do it. You can't take care of one cow, take care of half of the cow. You can't take care of the cow for the whole year, take care of for 1 month or 1 day, 1 minute. Start it. You know. So this beginning, and Krishna, if he likes it, then Krishna will give us the energy, the resources to support this. This is Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj's mood. So big projects starts with small efforts. Srila Prabhupada chanted under a tree and started whole of ISKCON. And today ISKCON has been supported by supporting so many people, devotees, and preaching, supporting us also, Prabhupada's teachings. So please, we have to be very careful that making sure that our things are progressing. So we will take care of these stray cows. So if Sanjeev Babu remembers, we had a discussion about this also. So if we have a piece of land, then we can have the stray cows will bring, whichever we can afford one, we can afford one. Take care of them nicely, feed them, and slowly if more comes, if we got facility, we get more. Otherwise, one is one. If we can't have facility, then it is fine. Then we support somebody who's doing it. Like Pradyumna Prabhu was mentioning that there is another facility in Nagpur where there is a big Gaushala where they take care of cows. We say, yeah, no problem. We can request them to say, can we bring one cow? We'll take care of the cow. This cow is our responsibility, if it's possible. So we are working out on the project to say how much does it cost, what does it entail, what specialization takes place, etc. We're at the project cost stage. Yeah. And I know for sure because we have done something like this in the past. This is how Guru Maharaj liked us very much from Dwarka, first very many, very first. Maharaj was very pleased by this. So there's a project there. So it is very costly. I know that because normally people what they do is they get the cows, the cow milks, sell the milk, you get money, sell the cow dung, make pasture, sell them, urine, sell, all those things are happening. So we have to somehow work towards this. That's how we got Shri Radha Sakhis planning very nicely. And Pandav Sena will be also planning, but they'll do the action work there, talking to people, finding out all those things. Anybody can do anything, but I'm just letting you know. There's just one way of doing things. So this is how we are going to now start the project, where we are now looking at the costing part of it. What does it entail? If you know some idea, you can bring it now in the discussion. So it requires a person, how long, how many cows can you take care, what to do. Okay, but remember one thing: once the cows are taken care of, we will find that the owners may come and say, "This is very good cow. It's changed. It's my cow." So we cannot say that. We should not say that. No, your cow you threw away. We took the cow properly, taking care of the cow properly. Now why do you want it back? Because she is now all right. Now she's giving milk. So don't fight like this. If somebody says, "This is my cow," ask for the proof and give them. Get another cow. This is how Krishna will give us the opportunity to take care of his cows. What do you think? Is it a good idea? Just raise your hands. Yeah, yeah, very nice. So we are not we are taking responsibility, but we are not authority. What do you call it? What is our motto there for it? We are we take charge, but we are not in charge. Krishna is in charge. He'll decide. Now, car, take care of the cow here, coming here, take now go on back. He does decide. We are not worried about it. Okay. So we'll take charge till the time Krishna allows us to serve. Okay. So find out this costing part of it. And in fact, Pradhan Prabhu, you talk to those people only. They will tell you how much does it cost and all those things. And we'll see how it goes. So as and when the project starts, we'll see when it begins. Yeah. And so if we start the project as and when it is started, say for example, it is started with, I don't know Sanjay Prabhu how far he has reached, but he is doing some farming also. He's then some houses also been made. So every so often, at least once a year, I want, I would desire, not I would want, excuse me, please excuse me. I would desire that the Pandav Sena, with the help of other seniors and Sharada Sakhis also would go there and do some labor, physical work, supporting this, etc. Yeah, and for a week, and then we go. Yeah, and then we support each time with some donations. So, and this donation, something like this, we can also give, and we can involve others also for doing it. Krishna's cow project is there here. We are taking care of 2 cows. It costs 6,000 rupees a month, whatever, just example. So we require 6 people are there, 1,000 rupees a month. 12 people are there, 400 rupees a month. If you can. Okay, simple as that. We are not dependent on anybody else. This is how there's no one burden on anybody, one person. It's spread out. Everybody gets opportunity to do so. And involve everybody, not only our weekend Hare Krishna weekend devotees. Outside also you can support and take help of your family members, your friends, office colleagues, everybody. And even this working, taking out digging work, if once a week, once a year, if we do physical labor, people will come for a camp. No problem. We can do that. Yeah. So this is what we're discussing. So Sanjay Babu, I don't want to put you on spot. We have had many discussions on this. If you have thought about it, only then talk to me now. Otherwise, we can speak later on separately. No problem. Me and you.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji, we had a lot of discussions in past, and slowly I'm working on it. But my limitation was because I'm not based there, so manpower is the first challenge. And because the situation in India is like that, like if you have a responsible person, I need only one, and all other labor and everything can be managed. The problem is that one person, like, because it's not honest person, you can't find. That's the problem. So facilities are there, probably. We need to just develop it, and the stage I reached there in India is very close. We have the facility to stay there now, and for cow service, we the shed and all that can build in no time. So it's not a big thing. The problem is the manpower that I explained you before as well, Prabhuji. So once I think if we have discussion, we'll discuss more. Maybe I can discuss you with privately, and then we can come to this stage that you're saying that we can start the project. Probably. I'm ready because we've been working on this for last couple of years. So yes, probably.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, as in what we can do is probably then because we are going to meet once a month for that project, Krishna's
Hmm.
cows. So we'll add you there in our discussion,
Yes, Prabhu.
so we can work with it. So you require one man. He has to be based in Kurukshetra, correct?
Either based or can visit there regularly. So it's
Yamunanagar.
like a supervising thing, means like we
But
can.
if you have cows over there, then require somebody based there, no, to take care of them, morning, afternoon,
That's
evening, night.
Yeah, that's the labor hire. We can hire a laboring person. We can pay him monthly to be there and take care of everything. Yes, that's the second part. Yes, Praveen.
So you require somebody to take care of the labor also. That's what you're saying.
Um, well, yeah, to oversee whole project because I'm not there, Praveen. So it's a
See,
bit
because the
difficult.
cow protection part,
Yeah.
that will we can all take care of responsibility. Everything other thing is your case anyways. It's your private project, farming and
Yes.
all that.
Yeah. Farming is separate.
So
Farming is separate.
yeah, yeah. So only for the cows part of it,
Yes.
if we as we find out how many what a person qualified person is needed, how much does it cost, what does it do, etc.
Yes.
So is there a place for this cow person to live there? You have made any facility for a person to live there?
Yes, probably. There is a space there. You can live there. Yeah.
So there's a place for your farming person also to live also, and the cow person also to live there, is it?
At the moment, nobody's living there, probably because
Yeah, yeah.
so I made it in such a way that the caretaker or whoever will be involved there can live there with like a two-bedroom separate portion. Um,
Very good.
and
Somebody can
and
relocate as well. If it's not in from Haryana,
yeah,
the person can be
yes,
relocating as well. Is it not
yeah,
so?
of course, yeah, yeah. All the facilities is there. Yeah. Only the electricity connection is not there. It's solar at the moment, but I'm in the process of getting the connection. So because
Yes.
in uh, you need a power connection because we need power, water as well, and so other things, fans and lights. And lights is not a problem, but the fans and that, yeah.
Okay, okay. So, okay, we'll add you to the group,
Yes,
the
bro.
Sunday Service member. And
Thank
then
you.
probably when we next time we go to India, if you're also there, we can visit the place and we can talk to other goshalas to say you have somebody spare, we can pay this money, you can live here also, the person can live, take care of it, like this.
Yes, probably. And I think it's a good idea. Even I think we should organize a meeting on the project place. Even if I come my own and
Hmm.
I'll go there and we'll meet, all the devotees
Yeah,
can
yeah,
meet.
why not? Why not? Why not? Absolutely right.
Yes.
Absolutely right. This
Because
is,
it's
should not
time,
be.
yes, time is come now. It's just been a lot of
Time has
time.
come. Very good. Action. Very good. I like it. Yeah, that's how it is then. Okay, we'll begin with this. Great stuff.
Thank you, bro.
Good stuff. So, ठीक है, Pradhan Prabhu, can you do one thing in the meantime then? Pradhan Prabhu, you can check with those people, the Goshala people, how much does it cost and all this thing, what does it entail to take care of cows? And if we do this particular project as we discussed, tell them, is it, how much will it cost for this?
Yes, Ravi. I'll ask
Yeah,
them to.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Take
I
a,
was
take a
think
visit and then, yeah.
I was thinking about going me and Deepak next Saturday there on the weekend, next weekend. So
Yeah.
it's just an hour distance from Nagpur, around 70 kilometers, 60, 70 kilometers.
Okay, wonderful. Great stuff. Great stuff. Now, even the others who are not in that particular Ishtagosti group, if you have any ideas, if you can give us ideas, if you know about things, please feel free, let us know. So everything is all is important. We can learn from everybody. Yeah. Great. Anyone else wants to say anything on this point so far? Okay, wonderful. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So I think we are just about to complete the our 1 hour here. We started a little late in the discussion part. Now, Krishnas, are we ready for the kirtan?
Yes, Guru.
Yeah, I think because it's not now we are about to finish this 1 hour, going to be finished soon, in 10 minutes. There's no point for me to start something else, and then we'll do the other thing. Like why don't we sing Lord Damodar Ashtakam? You're not sung it for this Damodar Mass. So let us sing here, and then we can all read the Damodar Ashtakam also. Yeah, with you. So whenever you're ready, you can share the screen, Krishnadas, and you can sing Damodar Ashtak, and we all can then after you we can read the translation, and then we'll have a discussion on it.
Sure, Guru. I'll be about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Tell us when you're ready, okay? So all of you are singing Lord Damodar Ashtakam every day, possible? Okay, good. If you can give a ghee lamp, offer a ghee lamp to Krishna, it is very wonderful with it, and it's a very good day, very good month for doing some um, preaching also, so to involve doing some programs to people's home who are not Krishna conscious. Then don't be lazy. This is the time to expand new people's homes, doing this. So this is a very good opportunity to say what we do. We'll take your own photograph. Your tutors will tell you of Lord Damodar. Just take the lamp, photograph of the Lord Damodar. Tell them to have some flowers ready and some ghee lamps. Even if 2 ghee lamps are enough, Prabhu's 1 ghee lamp, Mother is 1 ghee lamp, and you can offer. You can sing Damodar Astakam, English translation. Everybody can offer ghee lamp and speak for half an hour or so, some Bhagavad Gita, and the program is done. Yeah. So we would want that every year this should become our main marketing month. So plan in advance to say whose house we can go, make a list of people. Yeah. And the same people want you to do again and again. That's how you cultivate and make devotees. Okay. But please do it under guidance of your mentors, tutors. It should fit into their marketing strategy also, planning strategy also. This is how we should do. Yeah. And that's how slowly and steadily, not so steadily, no, not slowly, fast, we must expand now. Because Kali Yuga is expanding very, very fast. So why should we be slow? We should not be slow. We should be super fast. Okay? Because people want Krishna very much so. It is very important to give Krishna to all. Yeah. So what we'll be doing now is those who do not know, we'll be singing Damodar Ashtakam. This particular Damodar Ashtakam is from Padma Puran. It's from Krishna Daipa and Vyas. It is part of a conversation between Satyavat Muni and Shaunak Rishi, where they request that in the month of Kartik, one should worship Lord Damodar and daily recite this prayer known as Damodar Ashtak, because it attracts Lord Damodar very much. Don't worry, Krishnadas. Just sing Jai. No, if you can't play anything else, it's perfect. Just we clap our hands. That's perfectly all right. Because we want everybody to unmute themselves as well. So it's going to be a little bit chaotic. Yeah. So not to worry. You just sing. We'll clap our hands. All of us will unmute ourselves and we'll sing slowly. Okay. So when are you ready? Okay. Looks like he requires still some bit of time, a minute or so. Also, in this month of Kartik, I'll give you more information. The devotees, they perform many austerities, including going to the places of pilgrimage like Vrindavan, Mathura, Dwarka, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri. They are flocked with devotees. Yeah. So as we went last year, I remember we had such nice offering at different temples. Yeah, yeah. So wherever we are, remember Vrindavan means remembrance of Krishna, as Guru Maharaj would say. So to the best of our ability, we remember Krishna, and that is Vrindavan, with our family. So we do so. It's very important that many devotees, they do not shave Prabhus. So you see them growing the beard and all this. So that also some of them do. Some of them fast. Some of them sleep on the floor for the month. So they do some extra austerities on the month. So yeah, that devotees do all these things, including some kind of food restrictions are there. There are a lot of things, do's and don'ts. So at least we can say you chant Hare Krishna and you just offer lamp once a day. That maybe we should do. If you want to increase any more austerities, you can do so. It's up to you. But be consistent with the austerities. It's not that one day you do this and then you don't do other time. That is not how. You must do for the whole month. And try and repeat it next year. Not that this month you did because you are free. Next year you're busy with your work, so you can't do it. Not like that. That's not how devotional service has to be performed. Okay, so keep that minimum standard there. Okay, I think we are ready now. Let us sing. Okay, please, if all of you can unmute yourselves, please, and we'll sing slowly, all of us. We'll repeat after Krishna Das. Okay, Krishna Das, please don't play the kartals then. Just sing. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Is the font size okay for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Jai Shri Ram Rashtra ki Jai. Kartik Mas ki Jai.
Okay.
Brahma Vishwaram Sachid Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam
Namameshwaram Satchidanandam
Yashodabhiyolukaladevamanam Paramrastam Atyantato Dhrutagopya
Yashodadevayolukaladevamanam Paramrishtamatyantatodrutagopya
Rudantam muhurnetram yugmam rajantam Karambhojayugmen tatangunetram
Rudantam Murnitam Parambhojayugmena Satantanetram
Muhuswasakam patri rekha Tatagrabam damodaram bhaktibhadram
Muhusasakam Patirikakanta Damodaram Bhaktipadram
Iti dukshvalilabhirananda kunde Svaghosham najantam akhyapayantam
Iti
Lila
Kunde
Bhiranandakunde Jantam Tamakyapayantam
Tadiyasitagneshu bhaktarjitatvam Punah prematastam satavriti vande
Tadiyeshu bhaktiritatam Satavriti vande
Varam deva moksham na moksham vadim va Nachanyam vrineham vare sadapiha
Varam Deva Moksham Padim Nachayam Deham
Idam teva purnatha gopala balam Sada me manasya virastam kimanyay
Idam Deva
Gopalabalam Sadame Manasya Virastam Kimanye
Idam te mukham bojam atyanta nile Pratam kuntalai snigdharakasya gopya
Idam
Idam
Te
te mukham bojam atanta nile Vritam kuntalai snigdharakasya
Muhushchumbitam bimba raktadharam me Manasya virastamalam lakshilame
Shumbitam
Dharam me
Manasya Virastam
Alam Lakshalabe
Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Prasida Prabho Dukha Jana
Namo
Devadamodarananta Vishnu Prasida Prabho Dukha Jalabhimognam
Prapadrishti Vishyati Dinam Bhatanu Grahane Shamamagnam Idyakshi Drishyai
Adrishti Dinam Patanu Grahane Shamamagnamiti Akshidrishya
Vedatmajau Badha Mudvaivayadvat Vayam Kritau Bhakti Bhajau Kritau Cha Bhaktim Swakame Prayacha Namokshe Graho Mesti Damodareha
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयाचा नमोक्षे ग्रहो
Mastistu damne suradipti damne Yadiyodharayat damne
Namaste
नमस्ते
Spuraditamne Namo
योधराय
Vishwadhamne
Amoradhikaya tvadiya priyaya Namo Nantalilaya
Namo
नमोधिकाय
Namo
प्रियाय
Namo
नमो लीलाय
Amamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Kapule Brajamanam
Namami
नमामीश्वरं
Sachidanandrupam
सच्चिदानन्दरूपं
Lasat
सकलं
Gokule
गोकुलजमानम्
Yashodabhiyo Adhavamanam Param Amatyanta Toduta Gopya
यक्षोदाभिलोकगाधवमानं
Param
कृष्णमात्यन्तरुतगोप्या
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
हरे कृष्णा
Hare
हरे कृष्णा
Krishna Krishna
कृष्णा
Krishna
कृष्णा हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे
Rama
राम हरे राम राम
Rama
राम हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
हरे
Krishna
कृष्णा
Hare
हरे
Krishna
कृष्णा कृष्णा
Krishna
कृष्णा
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे राम
Rama
हरे
Hare Rama
राम
Rama
राम हरे
Hare
हरे
Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Shri Radha
Jai
जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर श्री राधे
Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe
Jai
जय
Radhe
राधे जय
Radhe
राधे
Jai
Radhe
Radhe
जय श्री राधे
Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Haribol, Nitai Gaura, Haribol.
Nitai Gaura Haribo, Haribol, Haribol, Nitai Gaura Haribo.
Jai Jaya Prabhupada,
Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Jai Jaya Prabhupada.
Jai
Jai
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada.
Jai Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya
Gurudev,
Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
I'll just stop. Sridhama Darasak found in the Puran of Krishna Devan Vyas, which is spoken by Satyavat Muni in a conversation with Nad Muni and Shaunakashi. In the month of Kartik, one should worship Lord Damodar and daily recite the prayer known as Sri Damodarashtak, which has been spoken by the sage Satyavat and which attracts Lord Damodar. This is from Shri Hari Bhakti Vilas, Canto 2, Chapter 16, verse 190. If anyone else would like to please go one by one to read the translation.
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokul, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was turning into butter and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances.
Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with 3 lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound not with ropes, but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokul in pools of ecstasy and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodar hundreds and hundreds of times.
O Lord, although you are able to give all kind of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that these forms of yours as Bal Gopal in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart, for what is the use to me of any other boon beside this?
O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair, tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful version of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
Number 6. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodar, O Nath, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. By shining your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
O Lord Damodar, just as the 2 sons of Kavir, Manigriv and Nalpur, were delivered from the curse of Narad and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with a rope to a wooden grinding mortar. In the same way, please give to me your prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
8. O Lord Damodar, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent robe which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all Obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who displays unlimited pastimes.
Jai Shri Radha Damodar Bhagavan ki Jai. Shri Kartik Mas ki Jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Namo Vishwadaya Krishna Bhutarashmati Mahavishnu Goswami Namine. Namo Vishwadaya Krishna Bhutarashmati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaur Vani Prasayane Nirvisheshwari Vari Pasharadisayane. So Hare Krishna. So this paragraphs translations for 8 of them would give you the whole pastime what happened, So each of these pastimes are each of these parts are very important, And today, by the extreme goodness mercy of Guru Maharaj, let us meditate upon why did Narad Muni cursed Nalakuar and Manikriva? We normally, many times, people who do not understand this philosophy, they say, oh, well, why have been cursed? They've been cursed to become trees. Tell me, who thought, why are they cursed to become trees? Is it not too harsh? Who thought like this? You can raise your hands, please. It's not a test, I'm just asking you. Don't worry, that's okay. No? Well, you must think. Don't become just followers. Don't become blind followers. I told you, with me around, you should not be blind followers. You'll be cheated. Why like this? Because devotees are supposed to be compassionate. And Narad Muni is supposed to be the most compassionate. So why did he curse them to become trees? See, again, if you don't have the questions, then even if I give a nice katha, you say, oh, very nice, and you go to sleep and you forget about it. But if you think about it, if you ask the question, then you want the answer. And when the answer is given, say, hey, yes, I remember now. It's a very good answer. Very good point. Anyway, I can do only so much, Let us do our best. Srila Prabhupada has given all the answers. So there are many points, different phrases which have been written. I'll refer some of the points, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Listen very carefully. So we understand this, that Krishna, when Mother Yashoda tied him up with a wooden grinding motor, and when she left, she went back to the kitchen, and Krishna then pulled that mortar between two trees, and he broke the trees, two big trees. A big crashing sound came. So then Mother Yashoda came running, and all the cowherd boys came running. Elders, what happened? Trees crashed. Is Krishna all right? He was okay. And then they saw these two effulgent beings coming out from the tree. They prayed to Krishna, circumambulated him, and they went back. Oh, very good, very good. So what do we learn from this? How does it change our lives? What is in it for me? Materially, we ask this question. If I go for a job interview, what is in it for me? So what is in it for me? We should ask this question for spiritual life also. Only then these pastimes can make sense. That's called intelligence. So when a man is infatuated with false prestige of opulence, they were two sons of Kuvera. Kuvera is the demigod of demons. They worship Lord Shiva. And he was a treasurer, finance minister of demons. So finance minister, he has all the opulences. Treasurer, he keeps all the treasure of the demigods, of the demons, excuse me. So he had two sons, Manigriva and Nalakuvar. So even in the heavenly planets or whatever planets are, there also like in the earthly planet, you've got rich kids, brats, they spoil and they disturb. So also happens there. But in a larger proportion happens over there, larger proportion. This small proportion here. So when a man is infatuated with false prestige of opulence, he does not care for any moral instructions. Correct? But indulges in wine, women, and animal killing. We see it here also on earth. In such circumstances, actually, a poverty stricken person is often better situated. Why? Because a poor man thinks himself in relation to other bodies. He understands he doesn't have so much influence, A poor man often does not wish to inflict injuries to other bodies because he can understand more readily that when he himself is injured, he feels the pain. As such, the great sage Narad considered while cursing, because he saw these two people, these two of them were enjoying with women, naked, in Mount Kailash of Lord Shiva. So the ladies, they were society girls, they covered their bodies, seeing Lord Narad Muni going through. But not these two. They were drunk anyways, and they're rolling their eyes like this, round, round. They were drunk completely. So Narad Muni felt, oh my God, such great personalities, and they're like this. Very poor condition. So Narad Muni considered that because the demigods, Nalakuvara and Manigriva, they were so infatuated with false prestige that they should be put into a condition of life which is devoid of this opulence. Then they start to think about other people. If you take this away, opulence, then you understand, my God, what is it to be compassionate towards other people? Now they say that if you do not understand what work somebody else is doing, you do the work. You don't understand how difficult it is or how easy it is. So a person who has a pinprick in his body, he does not wish others to be pricked by pins. A considerate man in the life of poverty does not wish others to be also put into that condition. There is a reason why when a poor person becomes rich, he helps other poor people. Many years ago, we used to do Harinam here in the city of Auckland, and we found one lady come. I think she was, I don't know which country she was from. And she used to sleep on the streets. Local, I think she was from Europe somewhere. So she came to us, we were doing Harinam, she came to us, and all of us thought, oh my God, she's on the street, So we all gave her some food and all those things, prasad, So she took the prasad and she went to all the other people sleeping on the streets and gave them food. First, she kept something for herself but gave others. So she realizes the difficulty of not having food. So you don't think that is this poor thing is happening, poverty is happening in New Zealand also, Australia to America too, everywhere. So this is the meaning of the example of that. A person who is suffering himself or herself who would understand other people's suffering. Otherwise, it requires a great wisdom to be compassionate towards others when you are not suffering. So Prabhupada writes, generally it is seen that one who has risen from poverty-stricken life and becomes wealthy, he creates some kind of charitable institution at the end of his life. So other poor people might be benefited. See, Prabhupada saying this. Prabhupada's teachings only we are following. So in short, a compassionate man may consider others' pain and pleasures with empathy. A poor man may be seldom puffed up with false pride, and he may be freed from all kinds of frustration. He may remain satisfied by whatever he gets for his maintenance by the grace of the Lord. To remain in poverty-stricken condition is a kind of austerity. So voluntary, many people do voluntarily like this. They live austerity. They've got the ability. Prabhupada writes, therefore the Brahmanas, as a matter of routine, keep themselves in a poverty-stricken condition to save themselves from the false prestige of material opulence. So that is real Brahmana. Not where you go and you get some mantras and you are a Brahmana and doing deity worship and all these things. That is not bogus things. This is not how it is. This is the main change has to happen for anyone who considers himself to be a Brahmana. Prabhupada writes this. Voluntarily one will accept material, poverty-stricken condition. Why? So that false prestige does not, and material opulence does not enter into his life. False prestige due to material advancement of material prosperity is a great impediment for spiritual emancipation. Being rich is not a very good thing. A poverty-stricken man cannot become unnaturally fat by eating more and more. Is it not so? We have got difficulty of becoming fat. They don't have food to eat, so they cheese and paneer and pizzas and this and that and pakoras and bhanavasa and samosas and whatnot every day. I cannot have without rasgullas and right. A poverty-stricken man cannot become unnaturally fat by eating more and more. And no account, and on account of not being able to eat more than he requires, his senses are not very turbulent. His senses are not very turbulent. When the senses are not very turbulent, he cannot become violent. I'll tell you one example. One simple fact, I realized it recently. I tried, you see, for knee pain, back pain, and for mobility issues for those who are older people, 50, 60 years, all those, the best exercise is to squat. Squatting? Sit down with two legs like this. Yeah, squatting. Squatting was natural in India. Indian toilets used to be squatting toilets. How many of you have used squat toilets? Raise your hands. Oh, wow, few youngsters have done it as well. Very good. Oh, Navina is also a squat toilet. What is a squat toilet? What are you living in Western world, man? You don't even know what is squatting. Do you know what is squatting?
Yes,
Anyway.
Prabhuji.
Oh, well done. You're very elevated, Navinaji. So now we have given up the squatting. We sit on thrones in toilet, right? Now the Westerners are doing squatting. And then we're following them, we will do squatting because they find that squatting is best for the knees, knee health. You remain thin. If you're too fat, you can't squat, man. You'll fall down. So you remain thin. And they say now, even you will see even today in India, in other countries also, even while brooming, doing the broom, they squat in the broom. It is the best for mobility issue. They do physical exercises to move around like this and stick like this. And actually I do it. Learn from them, doing like this and doing like that, learning this way. This was already there before. We gave up thinking, oh, this is too lower. We have to be very sophisticated, sitting on throne, and we have got constipated problems. Here, do like this, there's no constipation problem at all. No issues. Seriously. Or sit like this. They say half an hour, you must sit like this if you can. Try with few minutes. Squat up, and not the legs like this. For so many years, I did it with legs like this at the top, like this. Then I put this way, I went back to my normal stage, up and down, and then like this, as an exercise. You sit there, I say half an hour, you do it every day. Seriously, it's a great exercise. And we have forgotten this. Why? Because we have become very rich now, very advanced now. All our houses in India have got Western toilets. Western toilet, Indian toilet. They say, not Indian toilet, Western toilet. We can't do Indian toilet because they all become fat. Eating all these things, become so fat, we can't sit properly also. Rubbish will become, complete rubbish. So we've got knee pain, back pain, neck pain, posture pain, all kind of pains are there. Yeah. And it is said that if you sit cross-legged down and you stand up without any support, it's a good measure of your heart condition. Try doing it. Sit down cross-legged, stand up cross-legged without help. It will take time. If you're not doing it, it'll take few days, few weeks, but do it. We used to do that. We used to sit down cross-legged on the floor. We gave up all these things, I don't know. So at least that austerity we must keep, rather than always sitting on a table and chair and sofa and this and that and whatnot nonsense. Do exercise for squatting. Because we want Westerners to do squatting, they will do squatting. We were doing our forefathers to do squatting, but we did not do squatting. We changed, following the Westerners. Now they want to do this, so you do this. You are complete bogus people, if you are like this. If not, you are very good. Anyway, it's an example. So poverty-stricken man cannot become unnaturally fat because he has to squat by eating more and more. Yeah, and on account of not being able to eat more, he requires his senses are not turbulent, he's under control, some kind of control. Another advantage, he was thinking Narad Muni before cursing. His thinking going on in his brain. Saintly person thinks like this for the betterment of other people and for society. Another advantage of poverty is that a saintly person cannot easily enter a poor man's house. Sorry, he can easily enter a poor man's house. And he can give advantage to the poor man, saintly person. He doesn't require somebody, somebody's permission to enter into their house. But a very opulent person does not allow anyone to enter in his house. He's got gate, he's got dog, security camera, security watchman. What? Boss is not there, get out. He sees a poor person, This is how it is. I tell you, we are like this only. Guru Maharaj used to say once, when narrating once, I remember one part of the story only. Maharaj was saying that Maharaj was sannyasi, Maharaj said, I was just, and Maharaj had a wound in the feet, on the leg, and did not care for the wound. So the wound had become very, infectious. It was very bad, the wound condition on the feet. So one of the disciples of followers of Maharaj said, Maharaj, please let me take you to. So Maharaj used to stay in Dwarka. Nobody used to generally come and go, very rarely, So when devotee came and said, Maharaj, let's take to the doctor. So Maharaj, well, had not shaven also, beard was growing, and old person, Maharaj, and just sannyasi, So Maharaj said, Maharaj's words, So he took him to the doctor. Maharaj sitting in the doctor with the doctor. Doctor looked at him, that other devotee, a very polished devotee, and he brought this some old man from the streets, like this poor man, wearing, and anybody wears saffron clothes in India, poor. He said, what? Who has he got, man? Here, So the doctor said, okay, but who is he? Who is he? What do you want? He said, see, doctor, check him. He's got a wound here. He said, now what can I check? We don't even know. Doctor thought he's sleeping on the streets and all, which is nearly true. Maharaj slept on the streets, and he said, and he said, we don't even know if he has got diabetes, how bad the diabetes is taking any medicines or not. We do not know this. So where do I start? He told this, to the man, thinking that this old man, Guru Maharaj, would not understand what's going on. So Maharaj was listening to him. And Maharaj just murmured, I said, no, last time I checked in London, when I was in London, I checked, there was no diabetes. Just like his Maharaj spoke, I said, no, there was no diabetes. Last time I checked in London, I checked. This guy, doctor's eyes opened up. He said, what? Okay, he immediately changed, immediately changed the whole situation. But we cannot be like this, you see. I am in touch with Maharaj's family today also from London. They're very well to do. Very saintly people. Must be very rich, saintly person. But what really accepted this? How many of us can accept this situation? You tell me. How many of us can sleep on the streets, putting a shed, sleep on the street? How many? No. So this kind of personalities are very, very rare in Kali Yuga, please. So what I meant to say was, reading the point, Prabhupada writing that opulent person will not allow others to come into their house. They have a dog, they have got security cameras. Why do you want? This will happen. Poor man, you can enter the house and say, give him some instructions, and they happily listen to the instructions. So this is an unfortunate situation. According to Vedic system, a saintly person takes the position of a mendicant so that he can plea of begging something from the householder. Just like Guru Maharaj. He can enter into the house or any house, the householder who has just usually forgotten everything about the spiritual advancement, busy maintaining his family affairs and all those things. When he gets association of a saintly person, there's a great chance that the saintly person can give them instructions. You see, in the Bhagavatam, it is mentioned that when usually a saintly person would go and visit a householder during the morning hours when the cows are being bathed and milked. So saintly person will go there at that time in a householder's home. The householder will give him some milk. He just stand at the door, not enter the door. So the householder will bring him inside, give him some milk, he'll have it, and ask some questions about spiritual things. He may give some instructions and they go. This is the only reason why a saintly person assume the mendicant situation. Otherwise, he is very opulent. Krishna provides everything for them. So there's a great chance that a poor man to become liberated through the association of a saint than a very rich person. Big saint, and big kotis, Of what use are persons who are puffed up with material existence, opulence and prestige? When the death comes, it's finished. If they are bereft of the association of a saintly person or devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, what is the use of this? So the great sage Narad thereafter thought that it was his duty to put these demigods into a condition where they could not be falsely proud of their material opulence and prestige. Just see this. That is why, even at the cost of being termed as arrogant or angry, he gave this curse for this reason. How many of us think like this for other people? So Narad was compassionate and wanted to save them from their fallen condition of life. Because they were more in the mode of darkness, and being therefore unable to control their senses, they were addicted to sex life. That Jagai Madhai, same thing, It was a duty of saintly person like Narad to save them from this abominable condition. In animal life, the animal has no sense to understand that he is naked. The dog knows he is naked. Cat knows he is naked. No, they don't understand this. But human beings, and especially demigods, children of demigods should be understanding about this. Nalakvar and Manipiru. They were his sons, such great personalities, devotees of Lord Shiva. That's why Lord Shiva allowed them to come to his abode, Mount Kailash. How many of us are allowed to go to Mount Kailash? You see? And they enjoyed there. And yet they had become so animalistic and irresponsible that they could not understand that due to intoxication that they were not wearing anything. So to cover the lower parts of the body is a principle of human civilization. So when a man or woman forgets, it's very degraded. Narad therefore thought that the best punishment for them is to make them immovable living entities or trees. Because see, trees are by nature's law immovable. They can't move. So even if you chop them, they can't run away. You beat them, they have to stand there only. And you beat them and you sleep in their shade. And they are forced to give you shade. They can't say, no, I'm not giving you shade. You see? See the condition? Devotees think like this. Oh, these are living beings. It means this. Do you want to become trees? Then act like one. I remember I told this to one of my friends, He said, don't do like this, don't be naked and all these things, I said, I don't want to be tree. I am happy to be tree in the next life. So you don't know what you're talking about, man. Foolish man. Anyway. So that's okay. So Narad thought this way. When trees are covered by mode of ignorance, they cannot do any harm on their own. So the great sage Narad thought it is fitting that both these brothers, although the brothers should be given this special mercy and would be punished to become trees. They continue to keep their memory, but they'll keep their memory in the trees. They understand what is going on, why they became like this. They understand they have been punished for that reason. So after changing the body, a living entity generally forgets his previous life. Do you remember our previous lives? But we have got many YouTube videos of people remembering previous lives. You can check YouTube if you want to. With proof. But it's very rare. And we don't want to do that. I give one example of that, remember? In one of the classes, you remember? We don't want to do that. Last life is finished. This life is over. Go back to Godhead. Finish. Chapter closed of material world. So generally we forget our previous lives. But in special cases, by the grace of the Lord, as with Nalakuvara and Manigriva, one can remember. So the sage Narad therefore contemplated that the two demigods should remain for 100 years in the time of demigods, not human beings, time of demigods, in the form of trees. And after that, they would be fortunate enough to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself face to face by his causeless mercy. And thus they would be again promoted to the life of demigods and become great devotees of the Lord. After this, the great sage Narad returned to his abode after cursing them, known as Narayan Ashram. And the two demigods turned into trees, known as twin Arjuna trees. The two demigods were favored by the causeless mercy of Narad and given a chance to grow in Nanda's courtyard and see Lord Krishna face to face. Imagine they witnessed this Krishna's growing up also as trees. Because even the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Baba, all this happening in front of them. So this curse is also benediction. Tell me, how many of us would want a chance to be in Nanda Maharaj's courtyard to see Krishna? Once, few seconds, one glimpse. Yes, you can. That's what they did. 100 years of demigod's life, they became trees. So they could see this. This is how it's to be seen. Devotees intelligently see like this. Lord Shiva wanted to take a look at Krishna. And because he was not given a chance, he sat there. There's a shivling there. His childhood pastimes are not easily understood. They all wanted to see him as a child. In Goloka, that's what he does. The child, he stays there with his parents. And he's very, very possessive about his Vrindavan devotees. All the devotees. That's why we follow the Vrindavan devotees. Not Vrindavan devotees. I'm saying like what is there in Bhagavatam. devotees living in Vrindavan with him. Because they did not complain about anything to Krishna. No demands. Krishna said, I'm going to Mathura. They were crestfallen when he left Vrindavan to go to Mathura, Vraj. Crestfallen. And he left. They did not complain. They cried. Their life was complete misery. The life air went away. They did not complain. They lived their lives. What? Remembering Krishna. No protest. No protest. When the Govardhan Puja is going to come now, so when Krishna's enemy at the time, so called, he doesn't have any enemies, but when the demigod became enemy, Indra, thinking Krishna to be ordinary, he did all this, hurricanes, rains, to in the village of Krishna, Braj. So what did all these gopis do? They went to Krishna. Krishna wanted to help. He said, okay, no problem. He lifted, I'll do anything for you. The hill. And what did the gopis do? What did they do? They came inside, that's correct. And then what did they do? They stood there nicely and joked around. No, they also took their sticks and helped Krishna. Let's help him, let's help him. Pull it up. What will they? He's holding it, don't worry about it, But they're helping him to put up. 7 days. They do not know anybody except Krishna. Therefore, Krishna doesn't know anybody except them. Full stop. Matter ends there. When we come to that, we'll be truly following Krishna. But how beautiful is it, not so? How beautiful is it just to think like this? So why can't we act like this? Be alone with Krishna every day. We have been given all the chances by Srila Prabhupada. Is it not so? We chant Hare Krishna. It's a private time with Krishna. Private time. One-on-one. Right now we are having a private time discussing about Krishna. That's what they do. When Uddhava came and he said, all these gopis, they all woke up very early in the morning. When Krishna, the beret of Krishna, when he went to Mathura, Uddhava came. He said, what do I teach them? They know everything. They wake up for Mangalarti, during Arti. They were remembering Krishna at the time. He says it is mentioned that when the Arti was going on, all the incense sticks, Krishna's deity was worshipped, remembering Krishna. They used to go milk the cows, remembering Krishna, singing about Krishna. They would go do their farming, talking about Krishna, remembering Krishna. What is stopping us from doing this? You tell me. Nothing. What is stopping is only one person. Who's that? Our own self. That's it. That is it. Nobody else. So let us not blame anybody else. And we may have got very good reasons, no doubt about it. But everybody has, even they have their reasons. They still continue doing their work. They still continue doing their work. It wasn't that easy. And all the all these ragas, classical raga singing, songs and ragas come from this part of Viraha. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. That is the reason why Krishna's devotees, his parents and well-wishers, Yadus, when Krishna went to Mathura and then to Dwarka, they did not allow him to go to Mathura, to Mathura and Vrindavan. So you go there, you will not come back. So don't go there. Of course, he loved them, also his parents also, and his relatives. So Vrindavan devotees are very special devotees of Krishna, and he keeps them in the safest corner of his heart, just like he keeps all his inhabitants of Dwarka in the safest corner of his heart. Like when Jarasandh fought so many times in Mathura, attacked so many times, Krishna thought, let us transfer all these people, we move to Dwarka. Overnight, he transferred them to Dwarka. Not that, let's go now, pack your bags and we go. No, he in the dream, when sleeping, they're sleeping only. Krishna transferred them in their sleep from Mathura to Dwarka. They woke up in the morning, they went Dwarka. Dwarka city. Nicely surrounded by ocean, safe and secure. This much he takes care of his devotees. Krishna. So one action of Krishna has got multiple reasons. We may think it is not very good for me. I'm chanting Krishna's names. I'm having so many difficulties. But in the background is working very, very hard to solve the problem so that your remembrance will be strong. And devotee thinks that okay, it's helping me, and it is my karmas because of which I'm suffering. But he's helping me. It will be much worse. That's how a devotee should think. So if one thing we must learn from these Vrindavan devotees, it is this. Because we discussed last time, no? That even the mountains or the rivers, they love Krishna and Shantaras. And we discussed, right, that pure devotees, they do not want to go back to Godhead. What did we study in this Damodarastakam? We all read, right? We're reading every year, but nobody understood this, right? What is that? What is the sentence? I do not want any. Yeah, please continue, Mother. Very good, very good.
I don't want any other, I mean, just paraphrasing that. I don't want any other kind of liberation I just want your form as Bal Gopal to remain in my heart forever. For no other benediction is of any use to me.
Of any use to me? See, we have been studying this. Then why should we be surprised to say that devotional service brings devotional service? We can't put conditions in devotional service, bhakti. So wherever we are, we work very hard, we earn our clean money. Krishna puts in the position, we do it, we're happy where we are. Simple as that. We get money, we worship Krishna. We don't get money, we worship Krishna. That's why Krishna's devotees are very much like him, very rasika. And Krishna will never, he keeps devotees like him. He says no, my devotees are all very pauper. When he was talking to his wife, Rukmini. See, my devotees are paupers, they don't have anything. That's correct. Even if they have everything, they have nothing. So Krishna has nothing because there's nothing for him to have. Everything he has. We discussed that point. And to understand this, we require our acharyas to translate these points. Otherwise, we won't understand ourselves. So it's very important that we have our seniors to teach us, guide us this point. So when we're studying ourselves, we are pointed there. So he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Whatever he does for his devotee is best for us. Momentarily we may be disturbed, but we just continue. And even today in science, it is said that those people who face uncertainty, if they have got some kind of faith in God, they are better placed to face difficulties than those who do not have that faith in God, who think they are who think they are in control of themselves. They are more stressed, and stress can give you all kinds of problems in life. Chinta chita saman. Chinta means, what do you call chinta in English? Distressed thoughts? No.
Worry.
Worrying. Yeah. Worrying is like a funeral pyre of yours. It's killing you, burning you. Chinta chita saman. It's very difficult to implement this. But please chant Hare Krishna. Happy, chant Hare Krishna. Sad, chant Hare Krishna. Anxious, chant Hare Krishna. Non-anxious, chant Hare Krishna. So you will chant Hare Krishna. Easy process we've been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So why not take advantage of this? Yeah. So this is the reason why we spoke only about one part of why did Narad Muni curse these two personalities. The deep thought that went behind it, and then the curse. So please, I request all of you to think and ask questions and question yourselves. Why like this? Why like that? Is it this way? Is it that way? If you are just accepting everything, then you will not really understand things. You may accept things, but you really won't understand the depth of it. I'm telling you this as a matter of fact. It's up to you. Okay? I think we should stop here. Hare Krishna. If anyone wants to say anything or have any questions on what we discussed, please feel free. Hare Bol. Shri Gurudev ki jai, Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Damodar Ashta ki jai, Shri Radha Damodar Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Shri Deepavali ki jai, Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakt Hanuman ki jai, Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. So no questions then. So we'll conclude today then, today's program. I'll wait for 10 more seconds. Okay. Hare Krishna. So whose turn is it to sing Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us today.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Subhadra ji, it is your turn. आपका turn है आज.
Yes, Prabhuji.
बहुत बढ़िया. Very nice, very nice. अच्छी तरह से गाना एक्शन के साथ हम आपको फॉलो करेंगे. ठीक है ना? ओके. 1, 2, 3 शुरू कीजिए.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us. We have learned some real good stuff. Maharaj, we have learned one thing. And today for you we will sing. If our room is clean, then our mind is clean.
Then our mind is clean.
If our mind is clean,
If our mind is clean,
we can do anything.
we can do anything.
If our room is dirty,
If our room is dirty,
then so are we.
then so are we.
And if we are dirty,
And if we are dirty,
we're not happy.
we're not happy.
Wasting time
Wasting time
is the greatest crime.
is the greatest crime.
Because wasted time
Because wasted time
means a wasted mind.
means a wasted mind.
So best use your times
So best use your time
when you're in your prime.
when you're in your prime.
And your whole life
And your whole life
will be sublime.
will be sublime.
If your wealth is gone,
If your wealth is gone,
then there is nothing wrong.
then there is nothing wrong.
But if your health is gone,
But if your health is gone,
then that's a different song.
that's a different song.
If your character dies,
But if your character dies,
then the world will cry.
then the world will cry.
Only saintly behavior,
Saintly behavior,
that humanity thrive.
let humanity thrive.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We must always remember Krishna
We must always remember Krishna
and never forget him too.
and never forget him too.
For how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
How are we to practice this with so many things to do?
That is the greatest question.
That is the greatest question.
And here's the greatest clue.
And here is the greatest clue.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
So listen very closely
So listen very closely
and make your thinking sharp.
and make your thinking sharp.
That's on how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
Just learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
If,
Something,
if something's due tomorrow,
if something's due tomorrow,
finish it today.
finish it today.
Whatever's due today,
Whatever's due today,
do it now, don't delay.
do it now, don't delay.
If your friends might be lazy
Your friends might be lazy
or doing bad things,
or doing bad things,
but you think again,
but you think again,
don't follow them,
don't follow them,
and you will win in the end.
and you will win in the end.
Ever work we're given,
Whatever work we're given,
we do our very best.
we do our very best.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, also Krishna every day.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you'll see Krishna every day.
And when our time is up, he'll take us up above. We'll sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
When our time is up, he'll take us up above. We'll sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame, the only way this world will ever become sane.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his name is the only way this world will ever become sane.
Now please ask this greatest question
Please ask this greatest question
and find the greatest clue.
to find this greatest clue.
We can only remember Krishna
We can only remember Krishna
if Krishna remembers you.
if Krishna remembers you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah.
Jai His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jagat Guru Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Shri Deepavali Mahotsav ki Jai. Shri Kartik Maas ki Jai. Shri Damodar Sar ki Jai. Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakt Hanuman ki Jai. Hare Krishna. So wish you all a very happy Deepavali once again. Actual day is on Tuesday. Please celebrate very nicely. Wednesday is Govardhan Puja. Have some nice remembrance of Krishna. Make one sweet at least, one or one savory, whatever. One sweet, one savory is enough. If you can make a small mountain, that's best. Otherwise, chant Hare Krishna. Along with it, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Okay, Hare Krishna. See you next week, same place, same time. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Prabhuji.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.